Jesus said, "Man cannot live on bread alone, but from every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." You're listening to Daily Truth.
The psalmist, when he goes into the sanctuary, he sees the holiness of the Lord, and he all of a sudden goes from envy to pity towards the wicked. But he doesn't just see the wicked properly in light of the holiness of God. He also sees himself properly. Notice what he says. Verses 21 through 24, when my heart was embittered, he was bitter, he was envious, and I was pierced within, I was senseless. He doesn't just say, I was immoral. I was wicked myself. No, he says, I was senseless and ignorant. Turns out I was the dumb one. Here I am looking at the wicked, pointing at the wicked, accusing the wicked of not only immorality but stupidity, and yet, in a brutal sense of irony, I realized that I was senseless. I was ignorant. I was like a beast before you. Like an animal. Dumb. Stubborn. Barbaric. Carnal. Nevertheless, I am continually with you. Don't miss that, church. When he comes into the sanctuary, he not only sees, first he sees God. God is eternal and God is holy. In light of seeing God properly, getting his theology realigned, he now has better anthropology. He can now see the wicked properly, but with this recalibrated anthropology, in light of a recalibrated theology, he doesn't just see others, he sees himself. He recognizes that he was a beast. He was senseless. He was a brute. He was ignorant. He was dumb. He was a barbarian. And at the very same time, he sees that in this state of being a beast, nevertheless, I am continually with you. You have taken hold of my right hand. Look at the nearness, the closeness, the intimacy, the affection, the love. You've taken hold of my right hand. When I was on my best behavior? No, when I was my most foolish. I just got done spending all week long complaining, subconsciously accusing you of injustice, not being fair, and looking at the wicked and boasting in myself by comparison. I spent all week long talking about how proud they are without realizing how proud I am, neglecting you, neglecting your holiness, neglecting your character, neglecting your nature, not spending time with you, but spending time looking at the wicked, focusing on the wicked, not pitying them, but envying them, wishing that I could be like them, claiming that you're unjust, and claiming that I'm the one who's really innocent, I'm the one who's really righteous. I was brutish, I was foolish, I was blind, I was deaf, I was like a donkey, I was like an ox, I was like a beast before you. And in that state, in that disposition, on my worst behavior, in my most foolish state, not only did you tolerate me, not only did you consent to be in my presence, but you were near to me. You came close to me. You pursued me, and you held my right hand. In my ignorance, in my pride, you were pleased to hold me, to keep me, to be with me. With your counsel, you will guide me. And afterward, even in my foolishness, you'll receive me to glory. Sin makes us stupid. And it doesn't just make us stupid, which is a good biblical word in the Proverbs, stupid. Children, you don't need to use stupid in an improper way, but God does use the word. There are right ways to do it. Sin doesn't just make us stupid, but in being a beast, it speaks of the psalmist's ignorance. It also speaks of his hideous appearance. Sin makes us ugly. Sin is shameful. It's embarrassing. when all of a sudden we get a glimpse, we get, we look in the mirror, right? It's like going all day long, and not just a normal day around the house, or whatever, or working, virtually from home. But let's say it was like one of the biggest days of your life, and you were meeting with several influential people, and then you go home and you find out that you had like Sharpie marker on your face because your kids were drawing in the morning during breakfast, and they wrote on you and you didn't realize it. And you're just horrified. You're embarrassed. That's what it's like for the psalmist. He goes into the sanctuary and he's like, I've been making all these judgments about the wicked, and I've had like an entire stem of broccoli stuck between my teeth. I've looked like an idiot. I'm embarrassed. Sin makes us stupid. It makes us dull, but it also makes us ugly. And in our ugliness and in our ignorance, in our beast-like state, God not only forgives us, He draws near. You were close to me, and you held my right hand. You guided me, and when it's all said and done in this life, you've promised to receive me to glory.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would consider supporting Right Response Ministries, we'd be incredibly grateful. You can do so by going to rightresponseministries.com/donate to give your gift of any amount. If you're not able to support us financially, that's okay. You can still support us in a great regard simply by subscribing to our YouTube channel, clicking the bell, and of course sharing our content with all your friends and family. We can't do this without you, your support, and your prayers. So thank you.